Welcome everyone to today's deep dive into a topic that touches all of us eventually, whether we're ready to face it or not. Today, we're talking about the 5 harsh realities of getting older, specifically for seniors in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. Aging is a universal experience, but it's not always the golden retirement dream we see in commercials. You know, the ones with smiling couples walking hand in hand on a beach at sunset, sipping margaritas without a care in the world. The truth is, getting older comes with some tough pills to swallow, and I'm not just talking about the literal ones you might need for your joints or cholesterol. I've spent time researching this, talking to folks in these age brackets, and reflecting on what I've seen in my own family. My grandmother, for instance, she's 82 now, used to tell me stories about her youth with this twinkle in her eye. But lately, she's been more candid about the challenges. And that's what inspired me to put this together. To shine a light on what's real, not just what's rosy. So we're going to unpack 5 big realities today: physical decline, loss of independence, social isolation, financial strain, and facing mortality. Each one hits a little differently depending on whether you're 60, 70, or 80, and we'll explore that too. Grab a cup of coffee, or tea if that's your thing, and let's get into it. Let's start with the first harsh reality: physical decline. Now, this isn't a surprise to anyone who's ever blown out a candle past the age of 40, but it really starts to sink in when you hit your 60s, 70s, and 80s. Your body, which once carried you through marathons, or at least up a flight of stairs without a second thought, starts to feel like it's betraying you. And it's not just one thing, it's a whole cascade of changes. Take someone in their 60s. Let's call her Susan. Susan's 62, recently retired, and she's noticing her knees creak when she gets up from the couch. She used to love gardening, spending hours digging in the dirt, planting roses and pulling weeds. But now, after 20 minutes, her back's screaming at her to stop. She's not frail, not yet, but she's realizing she can't push herself like she used to. That's the 60s for you. It's the decade where you start bargaining with your body. Okay, I'll take it slow today, but tomorrow I'll be fine, you tell yourself. Spoiler alert, tomorrow's not much better. Fast forward to the 70s. Let's imagine Bob. He's 74. Bob's dealing with more than creaky knees now. His eyesight's fading, even with glasses, and his hearing's not what it used to be. He keeps asking his grandkids to repeat themselves during Thanksgiving dinner. He's got arthritis in his hands, so opening a jar of pickles is a full-on negotiation with physics. And then there's the energy thing. Bob used to mow his lawn, grill burgers, and still have juice left to watch a late-night movie. Now, a trip to the grocery store wipes him out for the day. It's not that he's lazy, it's that his body's battery doesn't hold a charge like it once did. And then we get to the 80s. Meet Evelyn. She's 83. Evelyn's reality is a little more stark. She's got a walker now because her balance isn't reliable anymore. Her doctor's got her on a laundry list of medications. Blood pressure, heart, you name it. She can still get around her house, but stairs? Forget it. She moved her bedroom downstairs because climbing up felt like summiting Everest. And the little things, like the way her hands shake when she tries to write a birthday card for her great-grandson. It's frustrating. She used to pride herself on her perfect cursive, but now it's a scribble. Physical decline isn't just about the aches and pains, though. It's the mental toll it takes. You start mourning the version of yourself that could dance all night or carry a suitcase without a second thought. For seniors, it's a daily reminder that time's moving forward and your body's not keeping up. But here's the kicker. It's not the same for everyone. Some 80-year-olds are still out there jogging. Bless them. But for most, this is a reality you can't outrun. Next up is the second harsh reality: loss of independence. This one stings because independence is something we all cherish. Driving where we want, cooking what we want, living life on our terms. But as you move through your 60s, 70s, and 80s, that freedom starts slipping away, bit by bit. In your 60s, it might not feel drastic yet. Take Susan again. She's still driving, still managing her own house. But she's noticing little cracks. Maybe she's not as confident driving at night anymore because the headlights glare too much. Or she's asking her son to come over and fix the leaky faucet because reaching under the sink isn't as easy as it used to be. It's not dependence yet, it's just the beginning of needing a hand. By your 70s, it ramps up. Bob, our 74-year-old, had to give up his car keys last year after a fender bender. His reflexes just weren't what they used to be, and his family begged him to stop. Now he's relying on his daughter to take him to doctor's appointments or the store. He hates it, hates feeling like a burden. And the house, he's still in it, but the yard's overgrown because he can't mow it, and hiring someone feels like admitting defeat. That's the 70s. You're still fighting to hold on to control, but it's a losing battle. And in the 80s, Evelyn's story says it all. She's still in her home, but only because her kids insisted on hiring a part-time caregiver. She can't cook anymore, her hands shake too much to handle a knife safely, so it's microwaved meals or whatever the caregiver whips up. She used to love hosting family dinners, but now she's the one being served. And the worst part? She knows the day is coming when she might have to move to assisted living. It's not just about losing the ability to do things, it's losing the life you built. This loss of independence isn't just practical, it's emotional. It's the pride you swallow when you ask for help, the frustration when you can't do what you used to. For seniors, it's a slow erosion of who they've always been, and that's a harsh reality to face. Let's move to the third reality: social isolation. Humans are social creatures. We thrive on connection, but as you age into your 60s, 70s, and 80s, that web of relationships starts fraying, and it's not always your fault. In your 60s, it's subtle. Susan's still got friends from work, but retirement's changed things. They don't see each other daily anymore, and those coffee dates she used to love are harder to schedule. Everyone's busy with grandkids or travel. Her husband's still around, thankfully, but some of her peers are starting to lose spouses or move away. She's not lonely yet, but she's noticing the gaps. By your 70s, it's more pronounced. Bob's lost a few buddies, some to illness, others to distance. His wife passed 3 years ago, and that hit hard. He's got his kids, sure, but they've got their own lives. He used to play poker every Friday with the guys, but now it's just him and the TV most nights. He tries to stay active, goes to the senior center sometimes, but it's not the same. The 70s are when you realize your circle's shrinking, and it's tough to rebuild it. And in the 80s, Evelyn's world is small now. Most of her friends are gone, either passed away or in nursing homes she can't visit. Her hearing's bad, so phone calls are a struggle, and she doesn't do computers. Her kids stop by, but it's not daily. She spends hours alone, flipping through old photo albums, remembering when her house was full of laughter. It's not just solitude, it's a deep, aching loneliness. Social isolation creeps up on seniors, and it's brutal. It's not just about being alone, it's about losing the roles you played. Friend, spouse, neighbor. Studies show it's as bad for your health as smoking, but there's no easy fix. It's a harsh reality that hits harder with every decade. Number 4. Financial strain. We all hope retirement means kicking back with a nest egg, but for a lot of seniors, it's more like scraping by. In your 60s, it might not be dire. Susan's got her pension and some savings, but she's already worried. Healthcare costs are creeping up. Those co-pays for doctor visits add up, and her house needs repairs she didn't budget for. She's cutting corners, skipping vacations to keep the cushion intact. It's not poverty, but it's tighter than she expected. In your 70s, it gets trickier. Bob's on Social Security, but it's not enough. His wife's medical bills drained their savings before she passed, and now he's juggling prescriptions and property taxes. He sold his second car to make ends meet, but he's one big expense away from trouble. The 70s are when you realize the golden years come with a price tag. And in the 80s, Evelyn's barely hanging on. Her fixed income hasn't kept up with inflation, and the caregiver's cost is a stretch. She's sold off jewelry to cover bills, and her kids chip in when they can. She never thought she'd be counting pennies after a lifetime of work, but here she is. Financial strain isn't just numbers, it's stress. It's choosing between medicine and groceries, or dreading the next unexpected bill. For seniors, it's a harsh reminder that even a lifetime of planning might not be enough. Finally, the fifth reality: facing mortality. This one's the heaviest, because it's not just about your body or your bank account, it's about the end. In your 60s, it's on the horizon, but not urgent. Susan's lost a few friends to cancer, and it's made her think. She's updating her will, joking about it over wine with her husband, But there's an edge to it. She's still got decades, she tells herself, plenty of time. In your 70s, it's closer. Bob's been to more funerals than he can count. He's got a heart condition now, and every doctor's visit feels like a countdown. He's not afraid exactly. He's just tired of the uncertainty. The 70s are when mortality stops being abstract and starts being personal. And in the 80s, Evelyn's living it. She's outlived her husband, her siblings, most of her friends. She's got a plot picked out next to her husband's, and she talks about it matter-of-factly. She's not depressed, she's accepted it, but it's always there, like background noise. Every birthday's a milestone, but also a question: how many more? Facing mortality isn't just fear, it's reflection. It's wondering if you did enough, loved enough, lived enough. For seniors, it's a harsh reality that forces you to reckon with the life you've led and the time you've got left. So there you have it, 5 harsh realities of getting older for seniors in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. Physical decline, loss of independence, social isolation, financial strain, and facing mortality. It's not a cheerful list, I'll give you that. But here's the thing, acknowledging these realities doesn't mean giving up. It's about understanding what's coming so we can prepare, whether that's for ourselves or the people we love. My grandmother, the one I mentioned earlier, she's 82 and she's still got this spark. She'll tell you straight up about her bad days, but then she'll laugh and show you the scarf she's knitting for her newest great-grandkid. Aging is tough, sometimes brutal, but it's not the whole story. There's resilience there too, and that's worth remembering. Thanks for sticking with me through this. If it hit home, maybe share it with someone who gets it, or someone who needs to. Until next time, take care.